Utricularia, commonly and collectively called the bladderworts, is a genus of carnivorous plants consisting of approximately 233 species belonging to the family Lentibulariaceae. In common with most carnivorous plants, they grow in moist soils which are poor in dissolved minerals, where their carnivorous nature gives them a competitive advantage. They capture small organisms by means of vacuum-driven bladder-like traps. See further trap in the picture. The trap can range in size from 0.02 to 1.2 centimeter. The bladders are usually shaped similar to broad beans and attached to the submerged stolons by slender stalks. The walls of the bladder are very thin and transparent, but are sufficiently inflexible to maintain the bladder's shape despite the vacuum created within. The entrance or the mouth of the trap is circular to oval flap whose upper half is joined to the body of the trap by very flexible cells which form an effective hinge. The door rests on a platform formed by thickening of the bladder wall immediately underneath. A soft but substantial membrane called the velum stretches in a curve around the middle of this platform and helps seal the door. A second band of springy cells crosses the door just above its lower edge and provides the flexibility for the bottom of the door to become bendable lip, which can make a perfect seal within velum. Observe the different parts of the bladder here. The outer cells of the whole trap excretes mucilage, and under the door this is produced in greater quantities and contains sugars. The mucilage certainly contributes towards a seal, and the sugars may help to attract prey. The trapping mechanism of Utricularia is purely mechanical. The only active mechanism involved is the constant pumping of water through the bladder walls by active transport. Once the seal is disturbed, the bladder walls instantly spring back to more rounded shape. The door flies open and a column of water is sucked into the bladder. The animal which touches the lever, if small enough, is inevitably drawn in, and as soon as the trap is filled, the door resumes its closed position, the whole operation being completed in as little as 1/100th of a second. Watch for the sucking of prey along with water. Once inside, the prey is dissolved by digestive secretions. This generally occurs within a few hours, although some protozoa appear to be highly resistant and have been observed to live for several days inside the trap. All the time, the trap walls continue to pump out water, and the bladder can be ready for its next capture in as little as 15 to 30 minutes. It is a one-way door. Approximately 30 minutes after 25 degrees centigrade, a bladder can ready to capture more prey. It can hold as many creatures as it can hold and digest them, aiding the plant's growth in its otherwise poor nitrogen level environment.